Rodgers did say he wanted Odell Beckham. Rumor has it Beckham wants $20 million. I did see a report today where he was offered something, but it was like $4 million. If you're the Jets and you trade for Rodgers, do you try to go out and sign Odell Beckham to like a $10 million deal? Because I don't think they have the money once they do make the Rodgers trade.
I mean, the Jets are pretty good, man. You know what I mean? Garrett Wilson from Ohio State, just signed Allen. So I wouldn't break the bank for him. You know what I mean? Coming off those two was the ACLs back to back. It's hard, man. Remember the Cowboys gonna sign him at the end of the year last year, but he failed a physical. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming he's probably he passed a physical, as healthy as as you can be, but has he lost a step? Of course. Has he lost 2 steps? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Them back-to-back ACLs. He's I think he's 30, 31 now, something like that, something close to it. 28, 29, 30, something like that in that range. So, yeah, man, I don't know, man. I wouldn't break the bank for him. I wouldn't break the bank for him. Definitely wouldn't. If he come in at a nice, comfortable 7 to 8, maybe 9 million, yeah, I would. If he shows me that he can still be close to the old Odell that we think he could, but yeah, I wouldn't break the bank for him. I definitely wouldn't give him nowhere near close to 20 million. Definitely wouldn't. Sorry. I love Odell Beckham too, man, but I can't do that, bro. Not coming off those 2 ACLs. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, those injuries are huge. And if I was the Jets and I traded for Rodgers, I would probably consider it. But I mean, that is a lot of money for a guy who hasn't played. But the last time he did play, he was very good for the Rams in that Super Bowl game, and that changed the whole game because the game was completely different. I think the Rams were up 13-3 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. And then he got hurt, and the game was a lot closer. So I probably wouldn't. He was. Yeah, it was a great move because the Rams. I think the Rams didn't have to give up anything for him, if I'm mistaken, because the Browns released him and the Rams picked him up, and that was a huge help because they had just lost. Was it
Jefferson?
I think it was because they signed Deshaun Jackson, released him, and then there was another guy they had. Robert Woods, right?
Robert Woods, Robert Woods, Robert Woods,
And then they replaced him with Odell Beckham, and that was a great tandem between him and Matt Stafford. But again, I probably wouldn't just. Man. Oh yeah, exactly. That was a scary duo. So
definitely.
I just probably wouldn't just because of the injury history, but you never know with the Jets. They might try to see if they can get him for 10 million. But as you mentioned, 7 or 8 or 9 sounds around the range. But
definitely.
Yeah. So